I fell off. Can you believe it? In just a couple of miles, I will be at the Bolivian border. Well, the epic journey across Bolivia is coming to an end. Now the formalities begin. Gracias. Well, that part was easy. That was a military checkpoint. I fell off. Can you believe it? How did I fall off? Trying to turn around, hit that sand, and bailed. Oh, wow. I fell over. Wasn't really a crash. I hit this very deep sand when I was trying to turn around and film. So I didn't have my mind on the road. So now I gotta unpack and pick it up. Well, it was flooded. I got it started. It's time to go. And it's time for me to focus on the road a little bit. Well, there's the town that I fell over in. And here's the place. Suzuki stopped running. I think it's flooded. I've got gas, so I think that's what the problem is. I'm gonna take the plugs out and take a look at them and then put them back in. I found the problem. When I fell over, the motorcycle was tilted in such a way that gas from the carburetor flowed into the airbox. So the motorcycle just choked itself out. What I gotta do is get that gas out of there and dry off that air filter. Well, I did identify the problem. I drained the airbox, let the filter dry out, reinstalled it all. Here we go. When I was thinking about where to start my trip across this amazing nation of Peru, I thought it's got to be in Puno, and it's got to be on Lake Titicaca. According to Inca mythology, this is the center of the universe. This is where it all began, where the first man and the first woman emerged from the depths of the lake to come on the land, to procreate, and to start a great civilization. A statue of Mano Capac and Mama Oyo, the first man and the first woman. Oh, here it is. The coffee shop, Rufa. I'm down with that. Just park in front here. Off to the side. And okay, let's see here. All right, so I'm right here in Puno. I just came from the lakefront, and the final destination today is Sicuani. It's about 135 miles, or about 250 kilometers. And along the way, I hope to see Sullistani, which is some ruins, some pre-Inca ruins here, and a couple of other places that I will stop. It seems like it's pre-Inca. The elevation will stay about the same. I'm at about 12,000 feet. If all goes well, it'll take me about 4 hours to get to Sicuani here. I'm gonna stay on the main roads today in order to make good time and to be able to stop and see the ruins. Happiness comes in a cup. Very good. Now let's just take one last look at the city of Puno and the amazing Lake Titicaca. This town is beautifully situated in the hills and valleys, and it seems like everybody's got a view. How gorgeous. What a beautiful day. Sullistani, 5 kilometers. Sullistani Strait. Archaeological. All right. This is quite a well-developed archaeological site. They even have coffee shops here. It's about a 10-minute hike from the ticket booth to the archaeological site. What you see behind me is what is often referred to as a ceremonial circle. This is where sacrifices took place. Sacrifices could involve a number of animals and even humans. It's not uncommon in history for tribes like this, ancient tribes, like the Incas, to sacrifice human beings to the gods to appease them, to satisfy their anger. The pre-Inca tribe, the Collas, buried their dead outside of town in little turret-shaped tombs. And up here at the very top is where the royalty was buried. They would put them in a basket, sew it together, and their bodies would mummify in these tombs. It wasn't just a place of burial, though. It was also a place of worship. And here's one example. There are dozens of smaller kalas, or tombs, probably for a lower class citizen, but still of high rank, to be buried up here. This looks like volcanic rock, but look how these huge stones were cut with such precision. The chupa behind me is called Snake in the House of the Dead. I'm not quite sure how it got that name, but it is in disrepair because of lightning strikes. When one civilization declined and another took over, the tombs were raided for gold and precious objects, jewels. So there's nothing left in these tombs of value. Apparently there's some bones still inside, but that's about it. Rosa. Somewhere around here. Is an archaeological site. And here we are. The Pass of the Sun, 4338, 4,338 meters high. This road is 3A, or the route of the sun, or the route of the sun. These train tracks are among the highest in the world, and it is primarily for passenger service between Cusco to the northwest and Puno. But this is one of the highest railroads, working railroads in the world. And I have to say that the trip from Puno to Cusco, or Cusco to Puno, is just absolutely mind-blowing and breathtaking. So let's hit it.